Hello, Angeline Waymeyer, Entrepreneur's Guide to Massive Financial Success. Today, I'd like to continue our conversation from yesterday. I talk about there's a lot of unlearn, right? And today, I like to talk about one of the things that we have been taught the whole time, right? Which is, have you ever seen people say, or many guru out there, they say you need to focus on results, right? It's all about that result. We need to focus on the outcome. It's very important. I do believe that. But sometimes, do you agree that we may not be able to control every single result, right? However, there's one thing that we all can control, which is the process, our activity. Have you ever had the feeling, maybe you are in sales, you are running your own business. Have you ever had the feeling that you want to have certain outcome for your business, right? For example, you want to have certain amount of sales that you want to create for your business. However, maybe something happened, you didn't hit your goal. How would that make you feel, right? You don't feel very good. So what I discover within myself is sometimes I focus on those outcomes, which is I really cannot control, and it end up causing me a lot of stress and sometimes feel defeated afterwards, and then think that what happened, right? And all those like thoughts and start to piling up. And then through this journey, I realized that we have been programmed to think in order to have success, we need to be result oriented. So what I discover within myself is instead of result oriented, we want to be process oriented. Why is that? I want you to think about this. Have you ever had this experience that you went to the gym and you work out, right? And then you look at you take your shirt off, you look at yourself every day, you say, oh, how come I don't have that six pack yet? Have you had that feeling? And imagine that if you focus on the result every time you go to the gym and you go back and look in the mirror, how come I don't have my muscle build up there? How would that make you feel? Do you feel inspired, motivated, or you feel like depressed, or you feel like demotivated? That's how I feel. At one point, I was so focused on the outcome. Like, how come I didn't have the result that I wanted it, right? And then I realized that don't focus on the result, just focus on the process. Think about this. Imagine that you want to build your six pack, you want to build your muscle, right? So instead of going to gym and think about when your muscle gonna build, all you need to focus on is show up dedicated to the gym, however time that you set your goal is. And then you do the things that you supposed to be doing, you need to be doing. For example, lifting how many weights and things like that. As long as you consistently doing this, show up every single day and do the right thing and do your routine, guess what? Do you think you will have your results? Absolutely. Because this is what happened to me. The first 3 months when I'm working out with my trainer, right? I was so result oriented. I want to have certain goals at a certain amount of time, but and it become very like how do I say it? It becomes very discouraging when I don't see the result fast enough. And then I shift my mindset. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go after the things that I cannot control. What can I control? I can control how many times I'm gonna show up and work out with my trainer, what kind of activity that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna give it my best. And right now, I believe we have been training for over 9 months now, and I didn't even realize the transformation that I have within myself, within my health. So same thing on your journey to build wealth, to build your business. Instead of focus on the outcome, which is you cannot control, focus on the process. Because when you do the right thing, when you do the process, the result will come. When I was coaching my team, right? I have a sales force. And I said, instead of you, first of all, can you control with the client gonna say yes or no? Yeah, maybe you can increase your skill, but the outcome is really out of your control, yes? But what can you control? You can control how many phone calls you're gonna make. You can control how many appointments you're gonna make, right? You can control whenever people say no to you, you can keep going, right? So that's the type of thing that you can control. And guess what? As long as you're focusing on the right thing, you do the things consistently, right? Showing up in the gym consistently and working on your business consistently, have the appointment consistently, and focus on improving your skill set, your mindset. And guess what? The result, it just automatically happen. So imagine that you no longer have to stress about the things that you no longer can control, and then you can just focus on the process and focus on sharpen your mindset, your skill set, right? And then the result will automatically show up. Which one do you choose? Do you choose to stress about the outcome that you cannot have no control of, or you will rather to choose to embrace the journey and enjoy the process? Like I mentioned, it's all choice. So today I hope this add value to you, because that tremendous helped me so much. And my name is Angeline Waymeyer. I believe in the power of you. I believe that, my friend, you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it and focus on the process and be disciplined and consistent doing the things day in and day out. The result, you don't even need to pursue. It's happening for you automatically. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.